By the grace of Allah, the Ahmadiyya Muslim Community Greece held its 5th National Peace Symposium on the 27th February 2019 on the theme of global conflicts and our responsibilities at Divani Caravel Hotel, Athens, Greece. The event was attended by various religious, political, diplomatic, civil, and humanitarian dignitaries from Greece. The event began with the recitation of the Holy Quran and its translation.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وإن طائفتان من المؤمنين اقتتلوا فأصلحوا بينهما.
In the name of Allah, the Gracious, the Merciful. And if two parties of believers fight against each other, make peace between them. Then if, after that, one of them transgresses against the other, fight the party that transgresses until it returns to the command of Allah.
The welcome address was delivered by Imam Ataul Nasir, National President of the Ahmadiyya Muslim Community Greece.
Today, the honorable and esteemed guests who are attending this symposium represent many different countries, nationalities, communities, and cultures. So, if each and every one of us understands just this responsibility and starts making an effort towards this, then I'm sure that we can see a better present and a much better and peaceful future. Once again, I thank all the speakers and all the guests from the bottom of my heart for being here with us today. Thank you.
The first guest speaker was His Excellency Mr. Jan Bondy, the ambassador of the Czech Republic to Greece.
My country, Czech Republic, fully supports effort on the challenging endeavor to reform, making the world institutions more effective throughout much-needed reforms in the areas of peace and security, management and development system would truly make our behavior relevant to all people and help promote peaceful, equitable and sustainable world.
The second guest speaker was Ms. Holly Metcalf, political officer and representative of the U.S. Embassy in Greece.
The declaration continues by mentioning that societies flourish when religious belief and expression are protected. Faith and conscience motivate people to promote peace, tolerance, and justice, to help the poor, to care for the sick, to minister to the lonely, to engage in public debates, and to serve their countries. On behalf of the U.S. Embassy, I would like to reaffirm our commitment to defend religious freedom. I commend the Athens Ahmadiyya community and Imam al-Nasir for this important initiative to promote peace and understanding among disparate groups. And I thank you again for the opportunity to be here tonight.
The third guest speaker was Deputy Foreign Minister Mr. Marcos Bolaris, who highlighted and commended the peace efforts of the Ahmadiyya Muslim Community Greece.
Αυτά όλα τα ζητήματα είναι τα προβλήματα της ανθρωπότητας. Είναι και προβλήματα τα οποία επιχειρούν με το δικό τους τρόπο να τα προσεγγίσουν και να τα λύσουν οι θρησκείες, τα θρησκεύματα. Εγώ είμαι εξαιρετικά ευτυχής και χαρούμενος γιατί είμαι σε μία συνάντηση ανθρώπων οι οποίοι πιστεύουν πάρα πολύ στην ειρήνη. Είμαστε ιδιαίτερα ευτυχείς γιατί η Ahmadiyya κοινότητα προβάλλει την ειρήνη και προβάλλει και την νομιμότητα.
The final guest speaker was Dr. Andreas Michalidis, MP, General Secretary of the Interparliamentary Assembly on Orthodoxy.
I have to welcome this festivity, this meeting of the Ahmadiyya community of Athens. I have to ensure you that as Interparliamentary Assembly in Orthodoxy, we support, first of all, the parliamentarism as a basic principle, and of course, the dialogue among the different religions among people with different political or social or other faith. And of course, we condemn the terrorism and the so-said religious terrorism. That means that our goals are very near with your main principles. I must inform you that we're in contact with the Catholic world, with the Islamic world.
The keynote speaker of the event was Mr. Muhammad Hamad Harter, the representative of His Holiness Mirza Masroor Ahmed, the Supreme Head of the World Ahmadiyya Muslim Community.
First of all, I would like to thank all of our guests for joining here at our annual Peace Symposium. I am honored to present you some extracts from two speeches held by His Holiness the Fifth Caliph in 2012 and last year. The speech in December 2012 was delivered in the European Parliament. Although it is about 6 years old, it has not lost any of its importance for the affairs in 2019. After greeting and thanking the attendees, His Holiness says, those people who are well acquainted with the Ahmadiyya Muslim Jamaat or community will be fully aware that as a community we constantly draw the attention of the world towards the establishment of peace and security.
An exhibition of the Holy Quran was also organized, which included 40 pull-up banners explaining various key teachings of Islam on peace, humanity, and religious harmony. The event was concluded with silent prayers for peace of the world. The event was attended by over 80 guests.
I agree with peace and love for all, hate it not.
I'm for the third time already here, so my impressions are always very positive. I'm looking forward for some nice, interesting discussions, and I'm looking forward to meet the new people that I maybe saw before, but I never spoke with them. So I'm looking forward for this.
I totally think that all these kind of events are important to get to know each other, no matter in what religion we belong, to understand more about the Islam and the Holy Quran, because I think many people have a wrong impression of Islam religion, the Holy Quran, and what it presents.
I think it's very interesting because the first time I've ever met this community, I just only heard and never been in front of your friends, of your people, and I'm very curious to learn more.
Alhamdulillah, today evening we had the chance to read out some of the words of our Khalifa. May Allah be his helper. And the reaction of the people was amazing to me, because the people really, everyone said these advices which were contained in these words were so eminent and so mind-striking that everyone really appreciated, and many people came to me and were sincerely thanking for these words we delivered them today evening. The words of Hazur, this were the words of the speech of Hazur in Germany on last Jalsa Salana, and some of the words of Hazur's speech in Brussels 2012.